Hello, you lovely people. This be the Bombay Chef Varun Inamdar and welcome to Get Curried. Well, today's recipe is straight from God's own country, Kerala. Well, the recipe for the day is an Ishtu. And not just any stew, it is a red pumpkin Ishtu. Let's begin. You get a variety of stew, of course, in Kolkata, you get it in Delhi, you get it in Lucknow, you also get it in Kerala. Well, Kerala is known for its stew and appams. The stew that I'm making today is deliberately pronounced Ishtu. Reasons best known to us, but the whole point is I'm changing the core ingredient today and I'm making the same classic recipe using red pumpkins. Let's quickly cut and keep that aside. First things first, we take a red pumpkin, of course wash it nicely, clean it up and then cut it like so. Now what I'm doing is I'm cutting it into wedges so that the plating also looks wonderful. So cut this into a half, then into a quarter, and then we cut this into 3 wedges like so. Let's scoop out the seeds like so. And of course you can keep all these aside, sun dry them, dry it in an oven, and use these as pumpkin seeds. For now, I'm just keeping it aside. In case you feel like removing the peel or the skin of the pumpkin, by all means you can do that as well. Let's keep this aside and move on to making the stew. Let's turn the flame on and begin with coconut oil. I'm going to keep a little aside for the second tempering as well. Let's begin the tempering with a stick of cinnamon, a couple of pieces of green cardamom, and a couple of cloves. Let's add in juliennes of ginger, juliennes of green chilies. Now really depends on the kind of spice that you wish to take. You can keep increasing or decreasing. Once the oil becomes well flavored, we'll be adding in the wedges of pumpkin. Let's saute this for a couple of minutes and add in the thin coconut milk. Couple of grains of salt, and along with this, a generous sprinkling of homemade garam masala. We stir this well and allow the stew to cook till of course the pumpkins are well done, or to the doneness of your choice. This will take not more than 8 to 10 minutes on medium flame. While the pumpkins are getting cooked, let's quickly move on to the second tempering, for which of course we need another pan, and we begin with the remainder of the coconut oil. Once that heats up, we're going to begin with mustard seeds. Let's move on to red onions or shallots and brown these lightly. Once the onions turn brown, I'm going to add in a sprig of curry leaves, a quick stir, and this now straight goes in the stew. Once the pumpkin is cooked and ready, let's finally add in thick coconut cream. We cook this on medium flame for precisely 30 seconds. A quick swirl, and with this, off goes the flame. With this, our red pumpkin stew is done and ready. What do you serve this with? Well, classically, appams. While no rice, no parothas, absolutely nothing. Just appams or just like this. No two ways about it. Bye for now.